Hey guys, welcome back to Media Beast.
Welcome back to Falling to My Death. You a beast that consumes media at an alarming rate.
Well, as I said in the last episode, I talk about I went through Scott Pilgrim really fast.
Yeah.
And then went back over it, and did I read it twice over? I think I did.
Technically.
What do you mean technically?
Well, because like you went over it again, so it
Yeah.
means you technically read it the second time.
Yeah. So I just I really wanted to go back over it after I finished reading it and just think about it, because sometimes when there's like a little bit like a mystery or something to chase after for like a goal for the hero, you want to get to the end of that, and then you want to go back over the journey and think about the journey and all the things that happened.
Things that are happening in the background as well.
Yeah, well, especially like in Scott Pilgrim, you got Stephen Stills turns out to be gay.
Yeah.
And that's not something that's like, it's sort of suggested if you look for those things. Because Stephen Stills is spending a huge amount of time with whatever the guy's name is, and so Stephen Stills falls in love with this guy. And I guess it kind of makes sense because they're spending so much time together and not with anyone else. Stephen Stills loves what this guy's doing and all that. And then Scott Pilgrim finds out and he goes, "Oh my god, what?"
He's like, well,
there's so many times throughout the comic where Scott's not paying attention to anybody else's life. And
what's interesting about it as
surprising.
well is we see it through Scott's perspective, so it's surprising to us as well, even though it's not surprising to any of the other characters.
Because we spend all of our time with Scott.
Exactly. I think that's interesting.
Except for like sometimes we don't have Scott, and there's like little scenes where.
Well, I mean occasionally, but for the most part.
Yeah, and sometimes when I'm really, really into something, then I'll watch heaps and heaps of it.
So one of the things that I want to talk about is like I very rarely do, because I think I'm a victim of habit to an extent. I am a man who likes to sit down and watch an episode of a show while I have my dinner, and then I'll carry on with my day. You know.
Yeah.
Very rarely will I binge something, but I have done it before, and those are very special circumstances. But the most common is an anime, weirdly enough. Yeah, so what I'll do is like, I think it's because like whenever I watch anime, I specifically like take the day off, right? It's like today I'm finally gonna watch an anime I've been recommended a billion times, you know. So that's what I'm doing. That's like my task, I guess. So like that's the only time I will binge a show, right? I did that with Good Omens as well, where I was like, well, this is all I'm gonna do today. This is what I have planned. So I just watched the whole thing. What's interesting is that I don't do that very often. So there's like a big list of anime that what I'll do is there'll be an anime and I'll watch it and I'll enjoy it, and I will watch all the way up until like it's done, because usually they're still airing, right? So like up to episode 10 of 25, because like the next few episodes are coming out. I'm like, wow, I love that show. That was really enjoyable. Look forward to seeing more. But I just won't go back to it. So I'll binge it to a point, but like fucking.
I think it's because maybe it's the same with you, because like I like to work on my own stuff, and so I don't like consuming huge amounts of stuff because it makes me feel unproductive.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's what I mean by, like, I have to set aside a day where, like, that's what I'm doing. I can't just watch, like, an anime to relax or whatever.
I'll casually watch, like, an episode of a show. I got Doctor Who piling up.
Yeah.
I gotta watch it.
I don't even know about that.
I don't even know. I don't know if I want to watch it, but, you know, I think there'll be something good in it. There usually is something to appreciate in it. It's just not as good as it could be, as always.
We're going to have another conversation about Doctor Who.
No,
we're going to
we're
move
not.
this on to what you were just about to say.
No, but it's just that,
you find it unproductive to watch shows.
yeah.
That's why I can only do it while I'm, like, well, obviously not working, but like, while I have scheduled break in time. Fuck off.
I'll tell you what I do consume huge amounts of.
Liquid.
Podcasts. I'll sit down and play like 3 hours straight of Civilization 6 or Rocket League and listen to the Genius Brain podcast or the H3 podcast. I'll just listen to a podcast while playing a game and just knock out a couple of hours and listen to a couple of podcasts.
I'm the same. Minecraft and jigsaw puzzles, I will do the same. I also do, but I do listen to podcasts while I'm drawing, which is my work. But the reason I do that is because, I don't know, I like to listen to stuff. Sometimes I
Mm.
listen to music, sometimes I listen to podcasts,
Yeah.
sometimes I just listen to a YouTube video.
Yeah.
But- I will never listen to something that I deem as, like, interesting.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
Alright.
Right? Well, not interesting, but rather something that requires focus. You know? Where you
Yeah.
actually got to watch the video.
Like when it comes to V8 Supercar podcasts, I really like to tune myself into what they're saying.
Yeah. So, like, for instance, like, a good example for me is Northern Line. I watch a lot of Northern Line.
Mhm.
But he's, like, really... He's prideful of the fact that, like, people like to watch him in the background. But occasionally, like, so, like, I'll watch a lot of his stuff on my other screen while I'm working. But I will... if there's, like, a video that I really, really want to watch, I will. I'm realizing that I don't have the Dream now. So this might be bad to be here. But we'll see.
Hmm.
I don't know if I need it or not. I think I might. In which case, that presents a problem.
This presents a problem.
Hey guys, what's up? Please sit and rest. What do you have to say? It is warm and safe. Sit and rest. Welcome. You need rest. Sit and rest.
Why do they want you to sit and rest?
I don't know. Should I sit down and rest?
Are they laughing?
No, they're just hanging out. Just breathing.
Um,
We are friends. Welcome. Sit and rest. Greetings. You are very tired. Sit and rest. Should I sit down?
yeah, sure.
I'm
Oh,
I appear to be webbed in here. Yeah, I can't get out of this here web. Oh golly, oh gee.
So did you die?
I don't know. I think I'm just dead.
Oh.
Dead forever. Oh, there I am.
Oh.
Well, how'd I get in this predicament?
You might be wondering how.
Yep, that's me. You might be wondering how I got in this situation. Yeah. Beast Den. Fuck. So, like, but yeah, if there's like a video that I really want to watch, then I'll put it aside for later.
Mm.
But then again, I watch so much YouTube that I'm really methodical with how much I like, the kind of stuff I watch at what time and like for what reasons. so when I'm doing my drawing, you know, I'll only listen to stuff that's like podcasts or something that I don't have to fully pay attention to, something that I can lend an ear to but not an eye. You know.
Yeah.
At night when I'm going to sleep, I like to watch things that I've seen before, which also plays for like when I'm drawing, because it's like if it's a video I've seen before, then it's like fine, I don't care.
When I'm drawing for my comics, and well, not just drawing, but also like using Illustrator to make the pages, and Photoshop and do all the stuff that I do to make the nice colourful pages. I always listen to my vinyl records.
Mm-hmm.
Now, well, actually, it's probably good now that I have a bigger collection, because I get through like the 4 records I had, and then I'd be like, well, now what? I've still got work to do. It's all over now.
Yeah, man, I hate that when like again, I was doing it just last night. I was listening to music, and then I ran out of music. I'm like, I don't know. what does one do with themselves? Also, I think I'm fucked. I have to fight this guy to progress. Because there's like a second where he doesn't attack. Oh, I got him. I got him. Easy. What, is this some kind of challenge? Jeez, come on. Oh my god. So freaked out.
I realised that a lot of the stuff that I do in my life is revolving around I'll watch a video, or I'll edit a video, or I'll be working on something, and so I'm either listening to music or listening to something. And so I realised that's probably why I don't spend a lot of time on Discord talking to my friends. It's because when I'm talking to my friends, I'm thinking, you know, I could be editing a video right now.
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing. Editing is impossible while talking to someone else, in my opinion. Especially when you're talking to the person that's in the video.
Yeah. Like straight after
partially
I'm
why
in this recording session, you immediately start editing it.
Yeah, it's partially why I don't like editing, because I can't listen to podcasts and stuff while I'm doing it. I gotta focus on the actual sound of the thing. But also, you know, I don't know. I can draw while talking to someone, especially if they're drawing too. It's very helpful. But
when I'm editing a Mabini Talks video, it's all it's probably because I make the characters on the screen do the different things.
Right.
and then I gotta draw a picture, and so I gotta hope that there's some sort of like nice description of something to make the pictures based on. As much as all the stuff that we talk about in the Mav and Tom stuff, it's all really, really interesting. But there's so much of it.
We talk too much.
We talk for like 2 hours, and then there's like a 10 or 20 minute one just about copper.
Right, yeah.
And so I'm just like, I don't know. I'm not motivated. Yeah, Pickle Shaped Peanuts is not doing well since it's come back.
Why?
I don't know. I think it's because
It's been a long time.
I think it's the thumbnails, because
Think so?
it's just like a picture of a V8 supercar and it's got like the thing, but the videos themselves have got like face cam, and so I feel like if I put that stuff into the thumbnails, and people might watch it, because they'll be like, oh hey, it's these two people like having a laugh, yelling at each other while playing these supercars.
Well,
But,
I mean,
yeah.
like, you know, does it
But-
really matter? As long as you have fun. And that's the whole point
Yeah.
of our series is, you know, we don't get any views on here, but
Mm.
we have fun with it. So.
We get more views. Pickle Shaped Peanuts barely cracks 1.
Well, you know that we've been around for longer and
We've got more
we're
subscribers.
more established in general.
Yeah.
Come on. You scared? Nope. Say, nope, not scared. Look at that. I'm a
Yeah.
freaking spider slayer.
Yeah. You're getting good at those ones.
Yeah, that's like the second one I've killed.
Yeah, ever.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're inside a building right now, so we can't actually map out this area.
Oh.
Oh, here we are. We're back out. Hooray. Here's where all the spiders were that took us into the deepness.
Ah,
I feel like I should
The-
have found something.
little
there.
man. the man that said take a seat.
Ooh, this is important looking.
Hmm.
What is this? It's getting destroyed. Or is it? What is this? I don't remember this. Can I go inside?
Can you get on top?
Nope. I don't remember this at all. Did they add this? Am I stupid? What is this? Is this even anything? Okay, fuck this.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll look it up later. What was the point of coming in here? I mean, like, I knew that they would like take me, but
Maybe you can go further up one and go across the top or something, drop down on top of them.
maybe. Anyway, but next time on this thing. All right, bye.